in terms of Claudine, I understand that you coveted that role, that you identified with this woman, and she was low income, but you brought other dimensions to her. Will you describe her?
Claudine was a very traumatic time for me because my friend Diana's Hands was to play Claudine, and she became ill, and they were trying to find someone to replace her. She insisted that they send for me. Now I'm leaving this coast going that way to New York because I was here at that time. And they said, no, it's not going to work. There's no way. We don't want to see. But it's friendship. She had the opportunity to do for me what I had done for her during Julia. And I did not realize that she was dying, but I knew she was very ill. So I flew in, and the director said to me, you know, everyone is against this. You're being cast in this role. And I said, I can't get it clear to you guys. I'm an actress. Diana is an actress. Diana, they didn't want Diana on Julia. You don't want me on Claudine. Would you please let us do? I mean, and then you break your asses trying to find something new for the big white movie star that is on the highest on the agenda at that moment. Oh, she just played the prostitute. Let's let her play the nun. But if I tell you that I am not only capable of playing one role, you don't want to hear that. I pride myself on being able to do something other than one thing. I'm not just the judge or the wonderful woman in the neighborhood who's raising all the lovely children. I can also be a lady of the... give me a chance, you know? Just give me the opportunity to show you that I do understand. Why wouldn't I understand welfare children and mothers? I was raised in a community that had welfare children and mothers. Please, I don't want you to ever narrow my striving to become more in the industry by saying there's only one thing I can do. So we sat and we talked for quite a while. John Barry was the director, and he said, I didn't know any of this about you. I said, I know. You don't even have to tell me. If I hear, where were you born? You were born here in California, right? I said, yes, and raised in Beverly Hills, right. No, I'm an actress, singer from New York City, from the streets of New York. And I pride myself on my work. I love my work. And I would like to be given the opportunity to stretch my wings, find the broad and the narrow parts of my ability. So they said, what we'll do to you is, would you do a test with no makeup? I said, yes. We want to dress you with this. That's fine. They brought in little house dresses of $19.99 or something like that, and we scrubbed my face. And they called me that evening after they saw it, and they said, you look like you're about 12. And I said, I didn't think that's what you wanted, but now if we can talk together about how I see Claudine. I mean, I've seen her. Believe me, I live next door to her. So there were Claudines in my family, so what are you... So we started putting it together, and it was a wonderful experience.
Absolutely.
God, wonderful experience.
You were fantastic in that movie.
I had such a good time. It was just, it wasn't, I almost told them you don't need to pay me. I almost told them that, but I didn't tell them that.
I have to say this, nominated for an Oscar. For Claudine.
I was.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it.
About that?
I was in Mexico resting, and they came to get me from the desk to say, there's a very important phone call. We had to interrupt you here on the beach where you're having your nap, and I went to the phone, and my press agent said to me, "You have been nominated for Best Actress, as Best Actress, by the Academy." I said, "Are you serious?" Because this is a little independent film, you know, that really didn't mean it was not going to be lucrative, really. And he said, "Yes, I'm serious." I said, "All right, this is all new. What do I do now?" He said, "You pack your bag and you come home immediately." And we'll begin to deal with this business because it's very important historically. And we're not going to let you minimize it because you have a tendency to do that. He was very strong with me, David Horowitz, at that time. So I came home and I dealt with the fact that I had been nominated, and I was thrilled about it.